Welcome into my channel. We're gonna have my second lace sale. As soon as I can get all hooked up here. So give me a minute just to get everything hooked up here. Okay. Shut that. Okay. Trying to share it, but I don't see how. So I guess I'll do it after I'm done. Hi. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Tonight's pretty special. This is my favorite kind of lace. And trims. I have a couple trim bags. Some pretty cool stuff. And some of it's so unique that I only could make, a couple of packs of each thing. So it's pretty fun. So these are the two big packs for tonight. I have huge ones. But I'll get to that after. So reclaimed lace. What is reclaimed lace? That is lace that's been taken off of a vintage item. It could be undergarments, it could be blouses, it could be baby doll dresses, it could be, it could be anything. Like, for instance, here, I've got a veil, vintage veil, that if a person wanted to, could take the trim off. It's got the pearls on it. In fact, I have pieces of another one. It's going to be up for grabs later. So for instance, this would be taken off and used since the veil has come off of its comb or tiara or whatever it was on. And then the appliques can be taken off. And that would be considered reclaimed lace. Okay. So I'm Kelly Snow, and I have a junk journal group, Junk Journal Junkies, etc. It's on Facebook. You have to get the etc. part in there, or it's somebody else. Okay, so I'm not going to start with the big ones, but they're listed in the shop, and they're called linens and lace because it has linens with it. That's the only one that has the linens with it, so that's really fun and interesting and different from last week. Then last week I showed you these ones that I tea stained and I coffee dyed, not none of these, tea stained. And then I had some different color ink, and then this one was a dye that I had, and I did some really pretty pinks and greens. So these are still available from the shop because I think I made, I don't know, 8 or 12, I can't remember, of these. So these are still there. Okay. So what should we start with? So I have a crochet bag number 1, a crochet bag number 2. And I have these ones that are called extra large. This is kind of a mix of last week and this week. So if you still want some soft, pretty lace and some crocheted together, this is a mix. And then I have a couple of trim bags. And then I also have some really good, if you're interested in vintage rhinestone junk jewelry, I have really good packs in the shop if you like to do that, with some really good pieces in there with cameos and everything. Like, it's really good. Lots of junk jewelry too. And then I have the two big ones I just showed you with linens. Okay, so that's what we're gonna go through. If we can get through it all tonight, we'll see. Okay, and these are all listed in my shop. The link is there. I didn't put the link to the group because I forgot, but it's on Facebook, or you can look at a different video and find the links. So where should we start? Where should we start? Let's see. I guess let's start with crochet number 1. How about that? I forget how many of these are listed in my shop, but I seriously think it's only like a couple. Because when you get down to the end, I always save the good stuff for last. And also, it's the smallest tidbits, you know, like some of it, you don't get a lot of it. And so you can only split it in 2 or 1, you know. So these ones that only have quantities of 2 are pretty special because we're getting down to the nitty-gritties here. So I'll put these out. I love this one. It's so neat. So these are 1/2 yard pieces usually, but at its widest, so it's 5-inch, which I love. And then this one is, I think, not sure. We'll measure it just for fun. I love this one because it's got the flowers going through. And its widest is 7 1/4. So that's really fun. And then I did mix this one up. I'll show you. I did crocheted. And then I thought it needs a little bit of femininity in it. So I did decide to put in some pretties with it. So I'll show you what they look like. This is crochet bundle number 1. Okay, for in my shop if you're looking. Okay, so let's just start with this one. This one I really like. I don't think I even got a piece of this one for myself. So 2 1/4, I guess, or 2-inch. Really pretty. I love this. And it's kind of like, I don't even know what color it is, you know? It's just a good vintage color, I would say. Maybe gray, but I don't know. Not quite either, you know? So it's pretty. And I haven't seen this one everywhere either. So you get a nice long piece. I think probably 16 inches or longer. Yeah, because it's way over the 12, so I must have only had a little piece because there's only like 2 of these packs and I just cut it in half, so that's that one. This I love because it's just a nice, sturdy, handsome piece, you know? And I like it because you could cut it like this and use it for a mini, and it's got a little tiny edge on it. It's got a finished top, and, you know, it's just a good one. You know what I mean? I like this kind. So that one's nice. I like that kind. And this one's kind of fancier. Maybe it was a tablecloth or a pillowcase. I think this was a pillowcase now that I mention it, for sure. And I did not dye this one or stain it or anything. I left this one white. Usually the white stuff I stain it for you. But this lot, I did not do that, this piece. Leave some for you to do if you want to. And then, like I said, over here, I've got some of the dainties, so we can have a little bit of a mix. So this one's kind of vanilla peachy color. And then this one's really pretty. There was only a little bit of this, so I split it up in between two. And I love the scallop edge on the bottom and the finished edge on the top. It just is pretty. So you get a balance of the delicates with the thick and chunkies. So it's kind of nice. There. And then this one, ooh, I love this one. It's so pretty. I don't know if I got any of this myself either. This is another, this one's a yard for sure. This one's a yard, I'm sure. This is, yeah, over 16. So this is so pretty. I love it so much. It's so thick and good. And I love the scalloped edge. Again, in the finished top, but it's really nice and it's wide. Whoops. Yeah, 2 1/4. There it went. Let me pick it up. Okay, and then it has a vintage clothespin that I wrapped 3 different delicates around. A yard here, and a half a yard here. This one's coffee stained, and I left these 2 white. And they're just, this one I believe was undergarment lace, but I don't remember what the guy said now. It's either undergarment or teddy bear. This one I don't know, but I did coffee stain it because it was white. And then this one, oh, it's so cute when you undo it. It's really cute. It's a little, I think it used to be a ruffle, but when they took it off the garment, whatever it is, it undid the ruffle. But it's really cute. I love it so much. I hated to get rid of so much of it, but I did save some for myself. So I'm happy to have it because it's just really cute. And then I wound them all around the clothespin. And I left an end out, and then at the end of this, and then I tie them. So they're easy to undo. So this is 2 1/2 yards just in this. And it's just cute. It's just charming to have it that way. Like this. I like it. So this is crochet bundle number 1. And I was just doing small bundles so that you could, you know, get a variety and you're not spending an arm and a leg and, you know, whatever you wanted to do for your price point so that you would have options. Hi, Katrina. This is my first one right here. Hi, Rhonda Lee. You didn't miss much. This is my first one, crochet bundle number 1. And it has the vintage clothespins with the little babies on the ends here. These ones are really delicate because they were taken off of baby doll dresses, or he said undergarments or teddy bear dresses. This is the reclaimed stuff. So this used to be a ruffle, but I think when they took it off, it unruffled. So I'm not sure. But anyway, this one, I left these ones all white so you could dye them yourself or not. But anyway, it's cute like this. And then it has, so this is crocheted number 1. And then it has this big piece right here. I measured it before you guys got here. And then this other big piece. Ooh, I love this one. Okay. Crochet number 1. Putting it back in too. And here's the dainties that go with it. And then I showed this pile of lace that goes with. There's a bunch of different kinds in here with the crocheted and the delicates, both, because it just needed some femininity with all this thick and chunky stuff. So crocheted number 1, I think there's only 2 because some of the stuff is so special that I only could split it up in 2. So crochet number 1, this one's called. I gotta put it back in this bag. And I have the big ones at the end. Crochet number 1. My bag is ripped, dang it. Okay, number 1 is done. Number 2 doesn't have any of those big pieces in it. So it's actually got more lace in there because there's not those big pieces. So this is crocheted bundle number 2. I think these ones are like 21 or something. And the big ones are 99 again. I think I have all different varieties of sizes, all different price ranges. I didn't know what to do because I've never done this before. So I basically did everything so that I could see what you guys would want, you know? So, hi, Amanda. Hi. So I just, like I said, I wasn't sure. So I just did a bunch of different varieties. I dyed some, stained some. Last week I showed the pinks and the greens, and that's really pretty. There's still some of these left. These are hand dyed and really, really pretty if you like the colors. And then, so this is crocheted bundle number 2. And like I said, I'm getting down to the end of this stuff now. So some of this stuff is specialty, like it's not in any of the other packs because it's only, I could only do 2. So this one was a tablecloth and it was a full loop, but I cut it. I think it was not a tablecloth, well, a round one, you know, like a doily tablecloth, you know what I'm saying, with the linen in the middle and the lace on the ends. And so, yep, if you go to the link there for the shop, you can purchase the number 2. You just got to read the title there. And there's all different price ranges. And then this one is the extra large, and it really has some really special pieces in it too. So I'll show you guys this one. And then I have the big packs later. I'll show you this. This is going to be a full priority mail envelope because it's over a pound. It's huge. And then I have a couple bags of the specialty trims that I found. There's only 3 of these. So if you go over to the shop right now, I would get it before they sell out because there's not very many. And then in the picture in my shop, I found 2 more. So in the picture in my shop, there's 2 more that go in there actually. So this one's really good. But anyways, so there's only, I think there's only 2 of these cat number 2s. So you better go. You better go. So all these usually are half a yard. Sometimes, you know, because sometimes I just split it in half when I see, you know, something really nice. And so anyway, this was a circle, and so I split it with the other one. So here's some white, and I left it. And you can tell the reclaimed part because there's still some linen on there. So that's really pretty. I love that. This one's my favorite. This was a loop too. I hated to cut it so much. Look how pretty it is. And it's so thick and good. I love this. So at its high point, it's 3.5. And I just love it. And a scalloped little lacy edge. And it's quite a big piece. So this would be good, you know, on your journals and stuff. So this is a really good one. I love it. I love it, and it's nice and sturdy, and you get a nice big piece. So you get that. This is crochet bundle number 2. Ooh, I love it. This I like too. This one is pretty wide. 4 inches. And it's nice and sturdy. And it's finished edge on top and bottom, and then it's ripped on this end, but the other end's not. So it's just a nice piece. I like these pieces to go on the spine or for pockets that you actually want to be able to use. So this is a really good one. I love this. I tried to put a good variety in here. That's always what I'm trying to do, is put the variety in, you know. So what I did is I did a bunch of thick ones. See? I'll show you. And then I did a bunch of thin ones. So I'll go through the thick ones first. That's what I'm doing. See? So all the thick ones and then the thin ones. So it's kind of a nice pack, you know. And then this one, here's another one like this one that I love so much, only a little bit different. Nice and thick and sturdy. I love it. And these are really old, you can tell. You know, you can tell when somebody says they have vintage lace, you know what I mean? But this stuff's really old, you can tell. I love the color, you know. You can't fake that color, you know. So there's some really good pieces in here. And I love this one. This one was a round one too that I cut in half. You can see. So it was the skirt to a, you know, a pretty round lamp table, I'm sure. So it's really dark, and I didn't stain this or anything. So this is the color it is. So I love it. It's so pretty. So I gave you a bunch of fat ones. 5 fat ones in this one. These are really nice. Right? And this one's fat too, but it's starting to get a little bit smaller. This one's really extraordinary. I love it. I don't know if the camera's going to get it very good, but I think this would be so good for, I think this, I mean, to me, this looks like a vintage neckline or a sleeve, because it's just so pretty. I mean, I just feel like it's, and then the back looks different than the front. So I'm not sure which way it goes, I guess. Either way, it's gorgeous, and you get a nice big long piece. It's probably maybe 24 inches, maybe 2 rulers long. Looks like it about, yep. So 24 inches of this one. It's really pretty. I think this one is, I think these ones are 21. I'm not sure. You'd have to go look. I love this one. I try to do, like I said, a bunch of different varieties of price ranges. There's some less than that. There's some more than that. So I just tried to, you know, stay in the middle and then branch out from there, you know, because I wasn't sure. Like I said, I have not done this before, so this is my first bunch. So it's kind of fun to learn how to do it, you know. But you'd have to go look. I can't remember. Go look and then tell us. I forget. I can look on my phone if you want me to. But the link is there in the description box if you feel like going to look. This is another kind of a wide one too. Actually, it's 2 inch. It's kind of wide, and it's nice and fat and sturdy. And this is the bottom and this is the top. So I don't know what kind of image that is. It kind of looks like a fleur-de-lis, but I'm not quite sure. And it's a nice, thick, sturdy piece, you know. But I do think it looks like a fleur-de-lis, doesn't it? Against the, maybe it's a bumblebee, I don't know. But I think it looks like a fleur-de-lis. I don't know, but it's neat. So I tried to give a nice variety pack. Number 2, you can't find it? Let me see, Kat. I'll find it for you. Let's see. Number 2. I'll find it. Vintage reclaimed. It's this one right here. Yep, Here, I'll share it. I'll put the link here for you. If I can get it, if I can pick it up. Where is copy link, for Pete's sake? See, on my phone, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. It's there, though. Shoot. Oh, here it is, copy link. Okay, I did it. Okay, now let me get back to YouTube. And I'll give it to you, Kat. Okay, here we go. Here's the link, miss. Here it is. This is for this one. There you go. There you go. Okay. Okay, so we got that one. This is a good one. I didn't even look how much it was either. And then this one, you get a whole yard. This is another nice, sturdy, thick piece. And it's a scallop bottom. It's got really nice color. And I don't know what this one came off of, but I do like it. It's nice. I like these kind that lay flat and then you can put seam binding on the top, you know, glue seam binding on the top if you're going to use it for your journal, you know. Which you all know I have seam binding if you need. All the prettiness of it. All the pretty colors. So that one's fun. This is another one, kind of like the first one, only not as wide. And it's really old, you can tell, with the color and stuff. And you get a lot of this one. I'm not sure. It's probably a whole yard of this one, I think. Really pretty. I love it a lot. And it's just nice and thick and chunky. You know, we like this kind. This is my favorite kind of lace. Although I do like to mix it up with the pretty airy fairy stuff. This one I did not. I left it all crocheted. So there's that one. And then this one is another coffee colored vintage lace. And then this one, you've seen this in the last pack. It's white. This was from a pillowcase. I don't know what this one is from. Okay. They're really pretty. And these both are cotton. Feels like nice and thick. Okay. And then if you do order in the show and you end up ordering 2 or 3 packs, you know, whatever it is, I always refund the shipping. So don't worry about that, okay? I always do that. These ones, though, the shipping won't be much because you get 5 ounces always. Before your price goes up, you get 5 ounces. Well, not quite 5. Once it hits 5, then the price goes up for shipping. That's how Etsy does it. I don't have anything to do with how much the shipping costs or any of that stuff. Etsy does all that for me, so. Okay, so that's crochet number 2. And then let's go through this trims. The trim bags are pretty special. I got a lot of this lace at a couple different auctions. And, you know, you go through all these big lace, you know, boxes, and in them you find special pieces of trims. So these are quite special, and there's only, I think, 3 bags of these. And like I say in the picture, it's missing 2 of them, these 2, because I misplaced them. But there's lots of little specialty trims in here, and I'll show you each one up close. But there's lots of little different ones. This is probably the thickest, like boho-ish kind. This was probably from a wedding dress because it's got pearls or veil. This one's interesting. Lots of different pieces. This one's gorgeous. This one I feel like is the oldest and the nicest in the whole bunch. So I'll show you that one. That's gorgeous. This one's really old too, you can tell. This one's really nice. It's got little pom-poms on it. I'll go through each one. Here's another nice little solid piece and another one. So, gee, I don't know how many yards are here. I didn't really measure. But they're really nice. This looks like I showed you off the wedding veil, the lace that would be on the edge. So it's pretty tiny. It's like 1/4 inch or 3/8 or something, you know, something like that, you know. I mean, barely 1/2 inch, barely. But it's pretty, but I don't think you get much of this one. It might be a ruler's length or a little bit more. Oh, it is, yeah. Probably 14 inches of this one, which is really fun. It's got just enough lace on the back where it will glue easily. So that's nice. So you get this one. This one is interesting too. I don't know. It's just really thick and fat, and it's double-sided, and I'm just not sure I was going to put it in with the boho stuff, but I don't know. It's kind of interesting to have something different to work with, you know, and it's thick and good. I don't know. I just like it. So I left it. It's not delicate like the other ones, but that's okay. This one I love. It's got the little balls on it, but what I like especially is, especially at this point of view, it looks like a little crown. So I want to cut this out and put it on top of my little birdie's heads or something because it looks so cute like this. Although I understand it goes this way. But it is really cute, and I left it white because it is just turning. The color is just turning, you can tell. And you get a quite big piece, probably 24 inches or better of this one. 26 inches of this one, probably. So this one's really cute. I love that one. That's one of my favorite pieces. This is a trim. See, I don't know how many yards. This looks like a whole yard. Yeah, it is. This is a whole yard of this. I'm not sure if this was a sleeve or down the neck or what this was, but you can tell it's old. So it's 1 inch wide. It's got a little embroidery in the center and some netting and real fine work here on the bottom. So it's pretty cool. I like this. I don't know if I'm showing it off good enough or not, but it's pretty neat. This one is my favorite. I think it's probably the oldest and has the best color. And it's just really, really, really pretty. I think it's barely 12 inches. Yep. Just barely. You know, it might even be 11 inches. But this is probably the prettiest and the oldest lace that's in here. Really pretty. Love it so much. And then this is pretty. It's all beautiful. All the trims. Really nice. It's just turning as far as color goes too. It's over 12 inches on this one. It might be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 inches or better of this one. So this one's pretty, and the trims are rare because you don't, well, I mean, I never find them in all these lace lots I buy, but once I find a bunch of them, then I save them up and put them in all together. For funsies, this one's cute, and it's a cream color, you know. I'd say it's probably darker than the rest. Probably 18 inches of this one. And these are the trims. Let me know if you can find this. This one. Last week I did a giveaway to 3 people who ordered or were new subs, but this week I didn't get any I didn't have a chance to get any together for giveaway stuff. So maybe next week we'll do giveaway stuff. All right, the next one is this one. This one's interesting. It's only 18 inches or so, maybe 16, I don't know, but it's interesting. It's real sturdy, but it has these little pieces on there. I don't know, but it's really cool. And it's like a muslin color, you know. And it's pretty delicate, but it's sturdy at the same time. So I really like this one. And then this I love. I'm trying to save some of it for myself. Probably 16 or 18 inches of this, 16 I think. Really pretty, and you can tell at the top it was reclaimed off of something. I don't know what it was, but, and it's nice and it's thick and sturdy, which I like, and flat, which I like. So this is a really nice piece to have in your stash, I would say. Really pretty. Then I got two more to go in here. That's quite a lot of trim. I think it says 7 yards. I forget. Here's some more. Another trim. This one's pretty. I'm trying to get it on my hands so you can. I want to look. Here it is. Okay. I just wanted to make sure it was there. I wasn't sure I did it. Okay, and then the last one is this one. It always wants to curl, but once you glue it down, it'll be fine. It's just so fine. You know, look at it. And it wants to bend over and stuff. I tried ironing it, but it doesn't seem to doesn't want to behave. So there's probably 20 inches of this, okay? Really, really cute stuff. Now I lost my chat window, so let's just see if I can find it again. In case you guys are trying to talk to me. Hey, I appreciate a thumbs up too, you guys. That would help a lot. I don't see any chat window now, dang it, but oh well. I will read your messages after. All right, so that's the trim bag. Okay, this one is called extra large. This one has some really neat stuff in it. Oh my gosh. This one was hard for me to get rid of because it's got some really neat stuff in it. I don't know why I stapled my example one, darn it. I'll have to redo it. Okay, so this is extra large. This has crocheted and the soft lace in there, and it has some trim. So this is a fun pack to get. This is the extra large. It's listed as extra large. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Lots. So here's all the pretty pretties, and here's all the vintage thick stuff. Pretty, pretty, pretties. Ooh, this is a good pack. Ooh, this is a good pack. Then this one has the fringes in it. This pink that I tea stained. This is tea stained. Right? And then this is the interesting part. Oh my goodness. I think I gave you 2 yards of this. This is so cool. And I did not know this is how they did it, but I did. I gave you 2 yards of this stuff. And it is the perfect vintage color, and it's really neat, right? So they must have hand spun this first. And then she decides to take it and crochet the lace on top of it and on the bottom. And then you can see how she bent them and then crocheted. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I swear. I have never seen this before. And I got 2 of these pieces in. And I thought, how cool is that? I never seen that before. So I love this. And she tied it off at the end right here. You can see with this good old thread right here. So I love this. And I've never seen it before. So I just think that's the coolest find. So I put some trim in this one. With this piece, which is neat, you get some fringes. And here's a wide tea-stained one, ruffled piece. And then you get some big, nice crocheted pieces in this one. The extra large is called. I love this one. This was reclaimed off of the edge of a, you know, doily, tablecloth, or whatever. And it's just, I love it. Extraordinary. I love this one. Thick and chunky and good. I think it's 14 inches probably for this one. Really nice. I love this one myself. This one was really hard. These packs are hard for me to make because this stuff is all my favorites. This one. Then here's a nice big fat dark piece, pretty long, probably, I don't know, 16 inches long, I'd say. Nice big dark, looks like coffee, but I did not stain it. So that's pretty. And then here's these 2 pieces again. I think I showed you in the last pack, this one and this one. These 2 were in the last pack. But I love these. I love the vintage color on them, and they're just so pretty. These are my favorite kinds right here. This is what does it for me right here. So these are really hard for me to do. Oh, especially this one. I love it so much. So really pretty for that. And then another one, white. I left it white. Nice, big, thick, sturdy piece. I love this. This is my favorite. So much. And then I give you a pile of, look at the pile of delicates. Just pretty, pretty, pretty. All kinds, whole bunch. Ooh, even this one. I love this one. Look how many. There's just a gobs of them. There's 3 or 4 of them under here. Oh yeah. Look at all the pretty laces you get with this one. I think this one's 49. Can't remember, but this is a pretty big pack here. It's pretty big. It's an extra large, so there's all different kinds, a whole bunch. I love this because you can tell it's the bottom of, well, I mean, I have no idea, something. But I love the ruffled edge on top and the scallop on the bottom, and the chiffon is just so pretty. I don't know what it is, but but it's pretty, and it looks like you get a whole yard of this. So I love it when I see that kind. It's just so pretty. So that one's fun. And then, oh, here's some of this. This is that stuff that I wound around the clothespin in the last pack. Now you can see it, that it's all kind of ruffly and kind of fun like this, but you can straighten it out and iron it out if you want to. It's just so delicate, this stuff. So pretty. There's lots of stuff in this one. This is the extra large pack with all the stuff. Really cute. Just all different kinds, all different colors. You know, these kind. Looks like you get a yard of each of these at least. This one feels like it might even be 2 yards. These two. And then this one was coffee stained. So you get these 3 for the little bitties. And then we get a couple. Ooh, this feels like nightgown. Feels like nightgown. That one's pretty. That one I did not stain, but this one I did because it was white. And that's really pretty too. I love the open edges. Top and bottom are really pretty. And we got these 2. This one's pretty. Look at this one. Ooh, I love that. And if this one's wider, it's probably 2 inch, and this one is too. This one you can really see the reclaimed part on the top. It was cut off something. Don't know what, but it sure is pretty. This one's more vanilla color than this one is. It's a little bit darker. And these are the extra larges. I cannot see any of your guys's chat. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I can see your chat now. Hi, guys. Some of this delicate white little baby doll dress lace. For sure, that's what that came from, huh? Ooh, I gotta turn my heat down 1 second. It's getting hot in here. Okay. It's getting hot in here. It's raining and cold out in Seattle. We're just sitting around right now watching TV. Okay. This one, I think, was in the other pack. So I think you've seen this one before. And then this one, ooh, this one's cute. Looks like maybe a whole yard of this one. Really pretty. And then, ooh, this one. This was in one of the first packs, I think, too. Really pretty and delicate for this scalloped edge. And then I get into some fat ones here. Pretty fat ones here. Here's some. And then here's another fatter one. This one looks like you get a whole yard. This I like because you could loop through seam binding or satin here on the top if you wanted to. That one's cute. Cute, cute. Ooh, this one's pretty. I love this. This was one of my favorites right here. So delicate and airy and beautiful. And it's got a rosebud in the center. They're just so pretty. I haven't seen this one before, so it's pretty gorgeous. Thanks, Artful Journey. Really pretty. Looks like you get a yard of that one. And then there's two fat ones here. This one, which you could do loops on the top. Again, I love that, and gather it. That one's neat. Looks like maybe a yard of this one too. I try to do a yard or a half a yard if I can, you know. And then this one. Flowers and scalloped edge on top and bottom. It's pretty. Okay, this is the extra large, okay? Because it's got everything. Crocheted and the pretties and the delicates. I like to mix them up, right? And I especially like this one because of this piece in there. So I think there's 4 extra larges that have that piece in there. I think there's 4 of these. I forget how much it is now, but you can go look. Okay. And then it looks like we're on to the big fatties now. The big packs. End it with a big bang. Right? I don't know how I fit all this in here. Extra larges, I'm stuffing it in. This is a 6x9 cellophane, and it's stuffed, just to give you an idea. Stuffed. Okay, I'm gonna staple this again. Okay, we went through that one. And then, did you want to see the junk jewelry lot? I have, I think, 4 of these. They're vintage rhinestone for a switch up. I don't have to show you guys everything in here. I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how gorgeous some of this stuff is and how you could use it. Look at this beautiful vintage bracelet with the pearls on the inside. They're just beautiful. And you can tell real vintage jewelry from, you know, just saying it's vintage. But for example, this piece, you know. So I just wanted to show you how pretty some of the pieces are. This is beautiful because it had, in fact, I almost want to keep it. Well, it's got this hole in the back so that the center stone there, whatever that is, or if it's clear, will shine through whatever's behind it. And then it has baguettes. And you know, I don't know if they're real or they're not real, but man, I can't imagine it real. But you know, I never checked it out, so I'm just saying. This one I really like. I really like that one. This is gorgeous. Now, some of the stones are missing, but this is part of the junk journaling, junk jewelry, and the fun of it. I love these kinds because I buy junk jewelry lots all the time, and I fit different stones inside. And this is simply gorgeous, even if, you know, the way it is. So I just find different stones and fill it in. So that's kind of fun. And I love this one because it's pink and gorgeous, and it's a big fat pin. So that's fun. This one comes with another pin. Oh, this is so pretty. God dang, why am I selling this one? This one I love. I love pins. I wear them a lot. So you can see the back. It's a little one. This is pretty. So these are called vintage rhinestone junk jewelry packs. And I think there's 4 or 5 packs in there. Not sure. Here's another pin. Oh, these are pretty. Dang. I love this one. It's got pearls and flowers. This is cute. So every piece is good in this lot. I mean, look at it so far. So I mean, every single piece. There's a cameo in here. There's a locket. Look at this. And it opens. My giant nails, but it does open. You can put something in so it's a pendant. And it's real pretty and delicate. Yeah. So I just wanted to show that off. There's even this ring. Look at this ring. And it's just glitter and totally gaudy, but it's flat back. Like, this is like a real ring. Like, this is not a joke. You know what I'm saying? Look at that thing. I love it so much. I almost kept it for myself. You know how I love gaudy rings. I love this pack. Why am I getting rid of all this stuff? All this is all my favorite things. Look at how fun that is. I love it so much. Look at this. And then this necklace I love. It's a vintage one, you can tell, because look, when you hold it up. So you could take this apart. See, that's what I like to do, and use these for dangles in my journals because I stink at beadwork. So these are beautiful pieces. Lobster claw at the end. You know, I mean, come on with it. Serious. This is gorgeous stuff. Got a bunch of earrings that are cool. Here is another earring. I love the old daisy. The locket I showed you. This one even has some pearls. Oh, this one has the mini locket. I forgot about this. Like, I love this pack. This is so cute. Look how little this is. It's like for the miniest picture you could possibly ever imagine. That is just so adorable. I can't even stand it. I can't even imagine making one that small. Like, really? Look at how cute it is. So cute. And then this is a pretty necklace. It's all messed up from being in here, but you know how junk jewelry gets. But if you undo it all, it's got leaves and beads and pearls and stuff. So that's pretty. Here's another earring. I love this one. Look, with the pretty center. And then here's this. Now, see, you could take these out. They're ovals. Not that you wanted to, but they would fit probably right in this. So that's why I put them together. But this is an earring. I have lots of videos on my channel of how to use junk jewelry in your journal making. This is another pin. Oh my gosh. I love these pins. I wear them, so that's why I'm just like, why am I getting rid of these? And this is a cameo. It's so pretty. Oh, I love it. She's pretty, and she's got flowers and stuff, and I love the filigree work around the outside. That is really gorgeous. I love it. See, I love everything in here. There's still some more goodies in here. Pearls, pins. But I just wanted to show you the quality of the stuff. This is not your average Joe stuff here. You're getting really good pieces, okay? Just so you know. Pearl necklace, look at these. I love that. I love this pack myself. I kind of want to keep it now that I went through it. Kind of want this cross. I really like it. I might have to keep this one. I don't know. But it's grab bag style, so if you want this one with the pink stones in it, just message me. Okay. Okay, so we're down to the big kahunas. The big kahunas are these big ones. Oh, it is a priority bag. Mailer full. So this one's called Linens and Lace because this has linens in it. This has everything in it. This has got linen, lacy linens. This has got doilies. This has got the thick and chunky, and it has the pretty pretties, the light and delicate ones. So it has everything. And the doilies are going to be different in this one than they are in the other ones. All the doilies will be different. So there's 2 number 1s and 2 number 2s. Okay, so there's 4 of these packs. Okay, the big ones. The big kahunas. Okay, and a lot of this you have not seen. Some of them I doubled up because there was so much, but I don't know if you've seen all this. Maybe 1 or 2 of them. But it's huge. Huge. This piece I've been saving for years. But I'm having my lace sale, so I'm doing it up. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, where do we start? Handkerchief. Everybody's handkerchief looks different, so you get a vintage hanky. And then the lacy linens. I'll show you the lacy linens. I love this. It's a nice big square. I'm not going to open up every single thing, but you get nice big pieces. And this pretty lacy, it's fabric with lacy trim on the edge. It's really pretty. I love that. I like how that looks. And then you get a big long piece of this. It's kind of lacy on the edge and it's nice and wide, so we could use it for a journal cover. I don't know if this was a pillowcase or a tablecloth or what it was. But I love linens, lacy linens. So that's pretty. This one I think was a pillowcase. You get quite a big piece, quite a lot of this. And the fabric is nice too, so you're getting nice big pieces. See, big long piece you can use for a journal cover, and then it's got the nice lace on the bottom. So you do get some nice big pieces, just so you know. Okay, so that's the linens. Okay. I got strings here. Okay, there's the linens. And then I guess these are all doilies or pieces of doilies. This is a huge white doily. Now all the doilies are going to be different, okay? So they're all unique packs. Here's another piece of a doily. Well, it's a doily. I like the bottom is different. And I like the coffee color. So you get that piece. Ooh, I like this one. These ones are cute. They're big, long squares. This would be like a perfect journal cover right here. Like this, and then decorated on the top, you know, on the top of it. It's really pretty. I like this one. Really pretty for this one. It's thick too, so that's kind of fun. Big doily on this one. Here's another big doily. These ones are big. So they're really nice because you can cut. So I would cut this and then cut the ruffled lace off around the edge all the way around. And then I would use all this for the background, and then I cut out the center, you know. So it's, and these ones are nice and big, big ones. So you're gonna have a lot of the ruffled edge, so that's nice. Okay. This is a rose. I was gonna keep it for mine, but I didn't. A rose crocheted chair back. So it's big and heavy. So it's kind of fun. It's got some nice trim around the edges. you know, so you could figure out something to do with this, but it's really pretty and big and chunky and thick, and we love that. So that's fun. I love that piece. This piece I've been saving for years. It was double this length, and I cut it in half to share it for the sale. Oh my gosh, look at that. I just love it so much. I can't even stand it. Now this is what I'm talking about right here, you guys. This is the pieces, you know. This had to be a tablecloth edge because it is just massive and thick and good. Ooh, I love this kind. Hi, Kay. We are doing it up, girl. We're at the big one here. Okay, and then I think, I don't know if you've seen this one or not. It's interesting, though. I don't know if it goes this way or the other way, but it's like doubled. It's got 2 levels. This one was a full loop, and I cut it in 2. So this is really vintage lace here. Reclaimed off of something, some kind of skirt. But it was beautiful, and it was a full circle, so I cut it in half to go in these 2. And then I ended up finding another one that was just like it. So I did the same thing, cut it in half, and so you got 2 pieces like this. And then here's a white one that I left white. Like a white little cotton. And this one is a coffee color. 2 of these because I found them at the end, so you got at least a yard of this. 2 of those. Really pretty. This one, I think everybody would recognize this. They look like little bells. Could be a Christmas one. They look like little bells. I've seen these before. It's a nice long piece. I'm sure it's at least 20 inches. Maybe 2 rulers lengths, almost, probably 24 inches maybe. So that one's really fun, nice and sturdy. Really fun bunch of vintage laces that you don't see very often. Here's another delicate, little airy delicate one. You've seen this in the last couple packs, so I won't have to go through that too much. Oh, this one, snuck in a piece of this. I love this. This is probably 20 inches too. Really nice and fat. And I left it white. So this one's fun. My favorites. I like the big, thick, chunky ones. This is Linens and Lace number 2. This one's called Love This. This was in a loop too that I cut in half. Really pretty. Couple inches wide, I'm sure, at least. Two and a quarter at least. So that one's gorgeous. One of these. This one's kind of an off color. It's not really creamy. It's more like, I don't know. Vintage color, though, I know that. I know I love these. Man, these are looking good, aren't they? This is a big, long piece, too. Maybe 2 roller lengths or just shy. 20 inches, maybe. So this is a good one, too. Okay. Ooh, this one's fun. You can sure see it's reclaimed from the top there. Oh, this is pretty. I love it. Maybe it came off a dress or something. Get a nice big long pieces. 24 inches probably. I love the reclaimed frayed edge on the top. That looks pretty, doesn't it? And it goes on because this is the biggest pack, you know. It keeps it going here. Here's some of this. You can see the frayed edge here on the bottom. So it must have been like this, huh? Weird. Well, either way, it's interesting and it's a nice color. And I like how soft and delicate it is. This one's like not thick and sturdy like the other ones. It's more flimsy and airy. So that's pretty. Ooh, this one's neat. I love this one. This is nice and thick, and you can see at the top where they ripped it off of something. Nice big long piece of this again. Probably 20 inches. Really nice. Nice yellow color. Kind of yellow. A little bit. Then I was only making 2 of these, and this was like some kind of square one. It was like this, so I just cut it in half and put one in each side, so it's just a piece of something. And this is a piece of one of the big ones that I had left. So I just put them in there for tidbitties. Okay, so that's bundle number 2. Linens and lace bundle number 2. And then I have a linens and lace bundle number 1. Now, this one it's got the same linens. It has different doilies, and it has the fringes. Okay, so that's the difference between number 1. It's got a lot of the same lace, but the doilies are different and the fringes. And of course, the hanky is different too. Yeah, there's different doilies in here than the other one, but these fringes are really nice, and you can tell they're vintage. Look at, I mean, they're really good. The color on them is really nice and stuff. So these come in the other one, number 1, linen and lace number 1. There's 3 different kinds, and it has trims, and just this one has everything too. So, okay. Thanks for stopping in, girls. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to go out now and have my dinner and watch me some movies and sit around with my husband. I appreciate you coming into the shop and supporting my little business here and watching my videos and coming to group and stuff. I just love spending every day with you guys. Thanks, Kay. You too. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll be posting all the moms. Okay? Good night. Thanks, Kat. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. That really helps. Bye.